I realized after I made the video, I forgot to mention one more thing. On the game, these sides, north facing side is denoted, the plots are denoted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just in order, 1 up to 6. So this is N1, N2, N3, N4, N5, N6. Same way, S1, S2, S3, and so forth. So what that means is when you go to the game, you're going to see North 1, North 2, on up to South 1, up to South 6. The only reason this isn't laid out nicely like on the worksheet is because I had to put the instructions here, and I should play with the layout a little bit, but don't worry too much about it. It would be super nice if this was all laid out the way it looks like on the handout, but it's not right now. So notice on the north side, we see levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because there are, remember, 8 combinations of these 3 factors. And then it starts back over 1, 2, 3, 4. These are just the default. When you go here, this is level 1 because it's the first one in the set. I can change that to 2. And notice as soon as I change it, that 1 changed to a 2. I can do that again. Let's change South 1 to something else. So notice South 1 right now is 7. I can change it and now it's 3. Okay, so you can go through, and when you sketch out how you want it configured, you just go and make sure this matches. Okay, and you can make this any arrangement. Notice that every time I change this, I'm going to change South 3 from a 1 to a 3. And every time I change it, there's a refresh on the screen below. And that's because it's changing the plots down here based upon what my choices are, my selection is right here. So right now we have a comparison between the north and south side. We also have a comparison for the yield across all these different treatment combinations. We also have it for each treatment combination combined with the side of the greenhouse. So you can see all these box plots that summarize. Later at the end of this week, you'll take a look at the data, but notice right now, for example, our p-value for an overall test on light and temp. Our p-value for temp is 6.63. Let me go up here. I'll just choose one to change. So I just changed South 5 location, and it's no longer 0.63, it's now 0.35, more or less. So notice every time I change my configuration, the results update. So I want you to be able to report back to me what you have. We have not gone over interaction plots, so I'm not going to include that right now. Don't worry about that. There's a lot of material, by the way, produced, and we're not going to get to all this right away. What I want you to do for the first version of your design game is really just look at the first table, okay? And I want you to think about what you think the best outcome is based upon just this first table. So one thing you could do is copy and paste your final results. Don't worry about the plots, but just copy and paste these final results, put them in a Word document, and turn that in. I'd like to have something I can look at so that I can assess what your results are.